Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Bitcoin, is it going to 100K, 120K, 250K, $1 million? What is happening? I want to talk about strategy really quickly. I don't know what your end game is here. You want $1 million bucks, you want $2.5 million, you want $100,000, you want $50,000. We literally just did an hour-long session building our bull run portfolios inside the CryptoLabs community, the Underdog Investor Group. If you want to be a part of that, I'll leave a link below. Do check it out. It will be well worth your time because there is so much money to make for the next bull run. Now, I want to explain something here really quick. People are getting very excited that Bitcoin is at $30,000. I remember a time where people were very depressed that Bitcoin went down under $30,000. I was most excited about here. And I was buying Bitcoin about here. I was buying Bitcoin here. I was buying Bitcoin here. I'm buying Bitcoin here. I'm buying Bitcoin here. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm looking for a $1.2 million. I know that's a fairly specific number, but there's a reason, and my strategy shifted a little bit. $1.2 million portfolio come next bull run. That's what I want to be cashing out. $1.2 million. There's a car, a home, a few little purchases that we wanted to make in a business investment. And so now I can ask myself the question, okay, if I want $1.2 million for the next bull run, that's what I want to exit. That's what I want to take. What's my starting point have to be, and how much risk am I going to have to take in order to hit said target? So here's an exercise for you. Write down whatever your target is. Maybe that's 100 grand. Maybe that's one. Maybe my $1.2 million is chump change, looking for $10 million. I don't know, but say it's 1.2 in my instance. What I have to start with is $250,000-ish. That's what I'm happy to deploy for this bull run, and that's what I've been working towards. And so that's about a 5x on my portfolio that I need to hit. Now, which coins, tokens, which investments, which decisions do I have to make in order to get from $250,000 to $1.2 million? That's only a 5x. Could Bitcoin itself take me there? Questionable. I think with a long enough timeline, yes. But if I want this in around 2025, then maybe not. But I can weigh my portfolio heavily in Bitcoin, which it is. I think 55, 60. It's a little bit more right now because I bought some more. But let's just say it's around 60% is in Bitcoin. The next 30% is in mid caps. Then I have 10% in small caps. All in all, looking at market caps, my portfolio should have no problem going from $250 to around $1.2 million, which at that point I'd cash out even if everyone is predicting the bull run will continue. And this is what typically happens. By the way, I wouldn't cash it all out. I'd leave around 20% still invested and it'd be all Bitcoin. This is typically what happens. I was very excited here. It's why we doubled down on CryptoLabs. It's why we started investing even more money in CryptoLabs. And I was willing to go even harder. Like I was like, maybe Bitcoin will hit 10K and I can literally buy Bitcoin per month. Like how low can this thing go? I was very excited. I see people starting to get excited now, which is fine. I see people getting extremely excited here. Their portfolios have gone from 10 grand to 50 grand or 100 grand to 500 grand. And a really interesting thing happens because they don't have a number that they want to exit at, because they're just trying to make as much money as possible. They do a really funny thing, which is, oh my God, Bitcoin hit 100 grand. Maybe it'll go higher. I'll just stay. And then they take a really big haircut. This happened to a lot of people last time. I have a very specific number that I want to take my portfolio to or as close to as possible, which at that point I'll be cashing out. And by the way, I do have a strategy at 10% intervals to be also dollar cost averaging out and taking profit. But that's a topic for a different video. If you do want to hear a bit of a deeper strategy here on dollar cost averaging out as the price rises, then do let me know. But I'm looking for around that $1.2 million exit. Capital gain taxes are included in that. And there's really three big purchases we want to make with that come around 2025. And so I have to allocate my portfolio accordingly to how much I have to start with and what I want to end with. And then I have to allocate it accordingly to, big cap, mid cap, small cap, micro cap. And I have to assess the level of risk I'm willing to take. If I want to take less risk and I still want to hit my target, I'm going to need more capital. If I want to take more risk and hit my target, I can use less capital because I'm looking for a greater return. And by the way, the passive income portfolio is still chipping away, a couple $100 per day. Guess where that goes? Into the bull run portfolio. There is an opportunity over the next 3, 6, 12 months to become, I'm not even going to say rich. I'm going to say wealthy. Like add a zero to your portfolio if you want. Like actually make a dent, make a ding. And I think so many people slave away hourly, work at some job, trying to get ahead, and inflation is, they can't beat it. And an opportunity like this comes and they don't jump on it. They take some massive level of risk having a job, which you could get fired at any moment. Your money is worth less and less, but they see this as more risky. To me, I see this as the only way. Like, there's no other way. Yeah, you could start companies, you could get into it. I get it. But for the everyday person, this is accessible to everybody. You don't have to be accredited. You don't have to have a ton of capital to start with. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on this. We were like spending the most amount, even building CryptoLabs Research, when nobody was excited about crypto, because I know people will be excited again. In another year, everyone will be excited by crypto again. I'm like, build now. If you're developing a project, develop it now. If you're investing in crypto, invest now. We think so short term, and I think a lot of people lose this game because of it. So that's my little 2 cents. I wanted to zap this over to you. I hope it serves in some way. Do let me know if it did in the comments below. Happy hunting. There's going to be a lot of people making a lot of money over the next 12 to 24 months, and I just want one of those people to be you. So get after it. I will move myself in the middle here, and I'll put some videos here that are related to strategy. Do check them out. I'll put them here and here and here and here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We also do have a Twitter now. Go check out the Twitter. It'll keep you updated. And with that said, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.